Hi again, another tutorial about half square triangles. I love half square triangles because there's so many fun things you can do with them when you finally get them made and get them trimmed. Today I have 4 half square triangles that are all the same fabrics, and I'm going to show you some fun things, some fun patterns you can make with them. I put them on my board here, and these are all made with 4 half square triangles. And you can just play with them and play with them and play with them until you can design your own. This one, they're all going the same direction. This is a pinwheel where they're turned a little different. These are put together. I don't know, it's just fun to play with half square triangles and see all the fun designs that you can make. If you had nine of them instead of 4, and you put in some plain squares or something, the possibilities are just endless with the designs you can do with half square triangles. But there is one concern when you do half square triangles, because you can see here, and in most of these, you have a seamed corner because your seam is right in the corner, and that can create a real thick, heavy corner. Let me show you some tips on how to handle that. Okay, now if I'm sewing these together, and I'm going to sew them like a pinwheel, then this one's pressed, they're both pressed to the peach color. So when I put them here, they're going to just, one seam's going to be going this way and one seam's going to be going that way. So the seam will just butt up and it'll be really nice. But if you're going to do it like this, like this, then both of your seams are going to be going in the same direction. And so it's going to be harder to get your corner or your seam to come out exactly right, and this is going to be really thick on this side. Let's go to the ironing table and I'll show you some tricks on how to get that down. Okay, I've sewn these 4 together in a pinwheel, and now these seams are easy because they butted up against each other, but now I've got these 4 seamed corners all in the middle, and it's really, really thick. So what I'm going to do, there's a couple of things you can do. You can actually press this seam open if you want. And normally in quilting we don't do that, but that's one option. Or if you want to, you can press it to one side and use a very, very hot iron again. And after I press it once, and even if I was going to press it open, I would probably do this. Take your spritz bottle and spray it really good, and then just hold that down on there, and that will really flatten out your seam. When you have a really thick seam, those are your 2 options, is to open it up and press it open, or spritz a little water on it, and that just laid it down really, really nicely. So when you work with half square triangles, this is just a good trick to get your seams to lay better. So have a good time.